Spectre autopsy is nearly done. 8 days for some alloys and crystals. Very nice. Now, we're building a radio tower here to work on getting this bonus in the United States. So, I want to do that. They completed a secret facility down in, I think that's Argentina. No, Chile. My geography in South America is not the best.
There will be no sanctuary for those who would
Resistance activity in South Africa is getting a little hit. Fortunately, I don't have to worry about that because I'm not planning on going into South Africa anytime soon.
To protect their people. We can't let them down.
Okay, and now we have guaranteed reinforcements on guerrilla ops for a month. Not the best, but it's not as bad as it sounds. It just means kill more enemies. And they failed to sabotage one of our facilities. Wonderful. I don't like sabotage very much, unless I'm the one doing it. So fail away, Chosen. Fail away. This only compounds your failures, you know.
Welcome to the fight.
And that's Radio Tower 1 online. Boost our income and get us a little bit towards getting this continental bonus I've heard so much about.
I'm glad to see our joint effort paid off like we hoped.
Covert op successful. More combat intelligence for some soldier. Now, we still need someone of major rank. I'll send a couple of squaddies out on this one. Chance that a soldier might be wounded, apparently.
I'll order my
I
people
can
to
deal
get
with
underway
that.
immediately.
Let's see. I could do the New Mexico radio tower as well. Or start unlocking South America a little bit. To be able to go hitting their facilities. Let's see here. I think we go for New Brazil next. That way we can then go for New Chile. And get access to South America. Then we can start moving into Africa. And start spreading out outside of the Americas. And also hit Australia if we feel that would help. New Brazil is my next contact, I think.
Setting course for the Brazilian corridor.
And then, though I think after I get New Brazil, I'm going to go back and get that relay. Online or build a new one around here, just to shorten things. Making contact.
Our research was a success, Commander.
Spectre autopsy is done. Excellent. New item available, refraction field. Lets a soldier instantly enter concealment once during a mission. The faceless autopsy is instant? Go on then. If it's instant, I might as well do it instantly.
The difficulties we have had
Because
in attempting
instant.
to handle this creature,
Because instant.
affectionately known as the Faceless to our troops. The nebulous form of its physical structure, including a pliable, semi-solid outer layer, seems to be slowly degrading now that the creature has expired. There is also a pungent odor that only seems to grow stronger as time passes.
Okay.
I've often wondered how the aliens could conceive
Mimic
of such a
beacon,
being.
holographic
Is there
decoys.
another world out there, filled with these shape-shifting creatures? Or are they merely another construct of alien
Let's
genetic
see.
template?
4 days for a berserker autopsy. I'll do that and then go for alien
This fearsome
decryption.
creature, long referred to as a berserker, is clearly a genetic relation to the other mutant species we have encountered in the field. For reasons yet unknown, this particular variant is unique in that it is altogether consumed by what can only be described as blind rage, a thirst for combat, unlike any other creature we've encountered.
Okay then.
Working within the tight constraints of the Avenger, I've had a difficult time
Let's
finding
check
room
out
to conduct some of our
engineering.
more theoretical experiments. Perhaps the next time we set down.
What can I do for you, Commander?
That depends. 400 odd supplies right now. Let's get the advanced grenade launcher. So we can launch the boom booms further.
I wish we had a simulator for Bradford to practice
Moving
on.
ground.
If he crashes this ship, I might just hand him over to Advent myself.
Let's see. These special weapons I could build. Plasma grenades. Let's get right on that.
We'll get started right away, Commander. I'll send word when the project is complete.
Our boring frag grenades can only go so far, after all.
Priority message coming through.
And here's the
Putting it on
resistance.
screen now.
Here to give us our
You
money.
have made considerable progress against the aliens over the past
350
month, Commander. I
supplies.
hope that your ongoing efforts will only lead to further success.
The assassin is getting quite far around things, unfortunately. Let's see here. Poison rounds. Massive increase in recruit cost. And a third vent. Makes it harder to ambush them, basically. Soldier. I don't have enough influence with the Templars to use that. We're already using everything we can in the other places. I know. But I need those
Avenger plotting
supplies
new course.
for supply reasons. Then I'm gonna want to visit the black market and such and see if there's anything to buy.
Once I've regrouped,
And there is our Berserker autopsy done.
Another important step forward in our research, as if the typical muton wasn't aggressive
Overdrive
enough.
serum.
This hulking beast seems dangerous even in death. I will be more than happy to dispose
Can
of it
only be
once I
used
file my
in
report.
combat once, be removed permanently once it's used, and boosts the soldier's nervous system, resulting in greater mobility and significant damage resistance for multiple turns. It might be useful, but I don't know. And now we'll research alien encryption.
I will begin our
since
research
there's
immediately.
literally nothing else for us to research right now.
Our soldiers took some hits during the most recent covert action, but word from the medical team is they'll all be fine.
Excellent.
We've got a shot at hitting the Elders hard, something we haven't tried before. You up for it, Commander?
Okay, let's see. Templars, let's gather us a few supplies. Get our more low-ranking people up there a bit. Go for it.
My followers will lead this action to victory.
Now, our injured soldier's been promoted, so medical protocol. At this point, you've probably figured this out, but basically the vast majority of my specialists will become medics because I prefer to keep my people alive rather than make them able to do more damage, quite honestly. Let's see. Now let's get all the supplies. Fly back to Reaper HQ.
Setting course for the Eastern U.S. Precinct.
Not. Maybe that wasn't the place I wanted to go for this. I'll head over to the black market.
Market is open.
And let's see what we can buy. Chosen assassin information. Halves the hunt chosen, covert action time. Let's see. We have quite a lot of intel right now, so... No, I'll wait to get those until I'm about to do it, but if they stick around, I'll grab the Illyrium Rush Research and Illyrium Crystals so I can do it. But for now, we need to get back to making contact over there.
Setting course for Sector 3, Brazil.
However, I think very soon I will be doing the Black Site mission because I have quite a few high-level soldiers now, and I think we're getting to the point where I'll be able to do a very good job at it.
Commander, the aliens continue to make
And
progress on the Avatar project.
I do kind
We're going
of
to
want
slow
to
them
do
down.
that.
We'll need to move fast.
Finally, we arrive upon the asylum of those depraved enough to defy the Elders. Your friends would be wise to beg forgiveness with their final breaths.
Go fuck yourself.
These Chosen are constantly hunting us to try
You
and
really
recapture
like
these
to hear the sound of your own
They're
voice,
spreading terror
don't you?
throughout the Resistance as they go. We'll need to pay close attention to each one as they gain more information about our plans.
Our research
Nice
was a success,
encryption
Commander.
research done. So we can build the Shadow Chamber now. And breakthrough research into modular shotguns. I don't really care about that, to be perfectly honest. What the hell? It's only
I'll see
5
that work
days.
begins immediately, Commander. I'll contact you when I have a full report available.
And now we add Brazil to the growing list of regions supporting the resistance. That also means more places for the aliens to strike at us. But, you know. What's the big
We're
deal?
picking up indications of the Elder's warlock actively working in this region.
Okay. Let's start installing a radio relay. Spread our network of communication around, and then we'll establish contact in New Chile. Or New Chile, as the case may be. Plasma grenade development has been completed. Advanced explosives is available. Let's see. Exosuit and spider suit. Let's see the exo and spider suits. Grappling hooks and mounting heavy weapons onto the armor directly. I'm kind of staying away from the experimental stuff for the time being. I don't really want to just... I'm not really interested in that because it just seems to sort of randomly increase some attribute or other for a little bit, from what I can tell. There's a lot of these I'd like to upgrade, but I'm waiting until we have our engineer back for the most part. That said, I think I am going to research just the exosuit for the heavy variant of our plated armor.
Interesting choice. I'll send word as soon as we're finished, Commander.
And spider suit in the queue as well. That's just one of each, so we'll need more lyrium crystals. Did not quite realize that. Oh well, having them on hand can't hurt.
Our cooperation has proven to be a boon to the Resistance.
And thanks for the supplies. And the level up. Let's also counter the chosen activity that they've got lowering our damn income. And I am going to send Captain I Am a Big Badass off to do this with one of the squaddies. You can have some intel.
We'll get the job done. Don't worry, Commander.
There. Now my soldier who needs a level up. The Grenadier. Promote your ass. And take the Shredder Cannon to shred armor. It's one of the few occasions where I will take an offensive ability over a defensive one because the blast padding armor isn't all that helpful in my opinion. And we have 6 more squaddies that have yet to make it to Corporal, so our dudes are climbing the ranks for promotions quite quickly indeed. Let's see. How many soldiers do I have right now? Let's actually take the time to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11. About 20 something. Let's pick up a handful more. There. 396 supplies left, and I recruited a handful of them, so I can train a few people in the guerrilla tactics school now, since we have a few rookies left. After all, we need a few more warm bodies to throw at the enemy. Since I have a lot of elites right now, if we suffered mass casualties or something, then we wouldn't be able to replenish our stock of skilled soldiers as quickly as we want to. Let's see. What do we want to counter? Vigilance, increased detection, radii, increase the cost of recruits, or Viper rounds. Advent are equipped with poisonous rounds. Let's see. The detection radii thing would be annoying, I have to be honest. And the cost of recruits, despite what I did just there, I'm not doing a whole lot of recruiting. So that's not really worth considering at the moment, though that could change, admittedly. Viper rounds, though. Poisonous bullets. I tend to have my people getting shot at least once per mission when I go up against Advent. And if those rounds are poisoned, then that could be fairly lethal, because I would run out of medkits far too quickly for them to be of any real use to me. So, I think Viper round is going to be the one that we will have to counter. Just because it's the one that will be the most difficult for me to manage.
Sector 8, Mexico.
Now, let's take typical decent squad makeup along. Ranger, Reaper, Grenadier, and 2 medics. Make sure that we're taking the correct medics. No, Miss Soto, you are not the correct medic. You might be. Let's see. Yep, you'll do nicely. Medkit, and what the hell? She can have a plasma grenade. Along with the Predator armor and everything. You, on the other hand, medkit and flashbang. Nanoscale vest. And I'll say smoke grenade and plasma grenade for our ranger. And just do one final check of everyone's equipment. Loadout, mag cannon, advanced grenade launcher, and 2 plasma nades. Nice. I think we're good for this mission, actually. So let's start.
Menace, ready to deploy.
Then let's get to it. Operation Crypt Walk. Let's hope that's not a sign of things to come, that mission name. Because Crypt Walk. That's the sort of thing I'd expect to hear on a mission where the Lost are going to be present in large numbers. Hopefully that's not the case. Because as much as I don't have real difficulties dealing with them, I still find the Lost to be an absolute pain in the ass to have to fight.
And we're going to make sure he never leaves there alive. Once you hit the ground, find our target and eliminate him as quickly as possible.
The tunnels under San Diego, eh? Well, it's time to kill an Advent officer. I am going to enjoy this.
Menace 1-5, we're tracking the Advent General and his escorts, but we don't have an exact fix on their location. Sweep the area and eliminate the target along with any other hostiles that stand in your way.
Copy that.
I am trusting you.
Stay quiet.
Now, hole in the wall there, so let's leap through and get into cover over here.
Go, go, go.
Get moving. To there, up to there. Cover on both sides of the bridges.
Got a group of hostiles over here.
That is not good. I was perhaps a little bit hasty.
Let's move
Let's
on.
prepare to engage. Yeah, they're going the other direction. No worries then. High chance to hit with Dragonova.
Affirmative.
So let's get everyone moving towards the targets.
Corriendo.
Go on.
On the move.
Get up, Mr. Ranger. Mag cannon. Well, that's a good deal further than I'd be able to hit before.
Will do.
I'm on the move.
Now you advance and
I'm on
overwatch.
watch.
Let's take them down from here, Delta.
So they're just on a circling patrol right now. Let's see.
I have
You can move up.
Poniéndome en guardia.
And most of our guys have a pretty decent shot now, actually. So, what I'm going to do is put everyone else on Overwatch except for the Reaper. Have her open fire on the advanced trooper. Now they will scatter. She does not get revealed this once. Now they will scatter, and we'll see what kind of damage my Overwatch trap does. Precisely bugger all for damage as it happens. Fucking hell. That did not go particularly well. Delivering precisely jack shit in terms of damage is not something that I'm too happy about. And now, frag their asses. And let's test out these new plasma nades.
We're visible here.
Nice. Nice.
I go where you tell me.
That's 100% chance to both hit and kill.
Move out!
Can we get a kill shot with anyone else, rather than potentially wasting our Reaper's stealth? The answer to that is yes. Well, we've neutralized this patrol, but I don't believe that's going to be all the hostiles down here. In fact, it's definitely not. We still have to find the general and his escort, after all.
We're picking up an
This is
inbound
just the
advent
opening,
transport.
guys.
The aliens are going to try and extract the general from the AO. Don't let them get on board that ship.
Oh. So that's what they're doing. Oh, we gotta beat them to it then.